How's it going, everybody? Dave here with the Work Louder stream. We're going to stream, and I've my order actually came through for some of the stuff I ordered, so I'll show you what I got. And I might change some of the switches today. I got some of the Work Louder Alpha key set. So, yeah, I think it's going to be a fun stream. If you got any questions about all this stuff, let me know. Give me a thumbs up if you can see me on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts. What else are we? We're on X as well. So we're streaming on a few different platforms today. Let me just change this camera around. Oh, wow. Thanks, OBS. Yo, Ahmed, how is it going on Instagram? Hope you're well, my friend. But yeah, let me show you. So I don't know if you were here for the last stream, but I got myself a new body. I went for the frosted body on the Creator Marker version 2. The one before, so I changed this yesterday. Actually, the order came in yesterday. What's new today? Ahmed asks. Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna show you what my order. Kibo, what is that? Good for DaVinci Resolve? Yep. It's good for anything you want it to be. So this works. So I use I might be an enemy of you, Kibo, but I use Premiere. But all this I've set up for all my shortcuts. So instead of I'll show you on my top-down view. So instead of like doing all my shortcuts on my keyboard, like I can edit like that, but I've got everything set up on here. So like save, like Command S is like one button. I've got some keyboard shortcuts that are like 3 or 4 combinations. I've set all that up to be 1 on here. So yeah, it makes life so much easier. Yo, Dave, how's it going? Daniel, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm here. I changed the body on the frame. I went for the frosted frame. So this is what originally. So I got an order through yesterday. So this is the original frame that comes with the Pro version. But I'm recording a video, so I needed a frosted body. So I made a big order. I got a few things, and I changed it over. So I think it looks cool. You can see the lights, and you can have the rainbow and all sorts of lights come through. But I think it looks pretty rad. All right, let's catch up with this chat. Okay, is the new pre-order for the $89 keyboard pre-built because it was hard to find more? Banner Goblin. So let me just show you on the website. So this is what you're asking me. The XYZ board has 3 options. So you can either get it pre-built, the assembly kit, which is like a Lego style thing, and it comes with all the screws and everything you need to build it, and it'll take you like 10-15 minutes to build, so it's really easy. But if you're a bit more adventurous and you're into your 3D printing, you can buy the PCB kit and you can just 3D print. You can scroll down here and we've got the 3D files here, and you can 3D print your own base. Details, Banner Goblin, if you go to worklouder.cc, you'll see everything there. But if you got any questions, I'm happy to answer anything you need. Thanks for liking the live, sir. Thanks for the follow, Banner Goblin. So do you just program hotkeys to the buttons? Kibo is asking. So I'll show you. It's really easy, actually. So input is a program the Work Louder stuff uses, which is really killer. Banner Goblin, yeah. Do we ship to Germany? Yes, we do. I'm in the UK. So my stuff took about 7 days. All the orders come from China. So my order took about 7 to 8 days to arrive. I didn't have a problem. I think we're a bit spoiled. I can get stuff like next day delivery over here. But yeah, I could wait. It was worth the wait, trust. I'll show you guys what I had in my order. So I'll show you how I program all the keys. So here, all the keys, I'll show you on my top-down view. All the keys you can see here on this grid, You can have basic keys you can program, so just any really basic keys. If you want actions, you can actually, all these actions here I've programmed myself. And if I want to create a new action, what you can do is you can record an action. So if you wanted like command save, I did it a bit too fast. Command save, that's right there. But you can imagine, let me record something else. You can imagine having like a crazy shortcut like that, and you can assign that to anything, and then stop recording, and you can assign that action. You can name that I don't know, random. You can choose your icon. We'll go for like a smiley emoji. Save and exit, and then you can assign that to any key. But then what you can also do, because I'll show you, this is like, I think the most powerful thing. This is a video I did for my YouTube channel. So one of the most powerful things you can do with a keyboard is multi-action. So you can set all these multi-actions up. So I'll show you, where is this one here? So you can have on the same button, on tap, you can do it one thing, double tap, on hold, you can do it another thing, tap and hold, you can do another thing. So one key, you can do up to 4 different things. So here, I've got, if I double tap, that enables the keyframes for my video. If I double tap, that makes it disappear. If I hold down, register, what was it, double tap? If I tap once, that reveals it in my Finder, which is really helpful actually. And then, oh, because I can't see any video here. So that's for my audio keyframes. And if I extend that a bit, there it is. So on hold, I've programmed it to show my video keyframes. I'll make that disappear. I kind of like a clean timeline. If I double tap, that shows my keyframe for my audio. Double tap again, and then on tap, it goes and shows me that file in Finder. Now you can get that to do anything you want, but that's just to show that you can program one key to do 4 different things, which is super powerful. So, and I've programmed it to zoom in, zoom out, like enable, disable clips, transitions, delete. I've got everything I need mapped here. So that's how you kind of do it. And as you go along, you build muscle memory, and it's super easy to edit. Okay, so 89 on the website, 69 here on live, it says. Where does that say it? So, oh, got you. So you're looking at a different thing. So 69 is the PCB. If you're willing, if you're able to print your own base assembly kit, you get all this kit in a Lego style. That's $89. So you get all of this 3D printed, but it comes in bits. If you want it pre-built, that's $114. I'd go for the assembly kit, unless you've got a 3D printer. That would be the PCB kit, and then you just download the 3D files here. So, oh shoot, we've got an order number. DC Creates 24,490. No way. What did you get? Let us know. And I even I haven't even told you what the offers are today. So let me know what you ordered, and if it's over 150 bucks, because Work Louder just dropped the desk mats. So if it's over 150 bucks, I'm allowed to give you a desk mat. Oh, let's go. Framer Creator Micro. Let's go. Ah, sweet. I'm pumped for you. So as part of the stream, like if it's a live stream order, I can wait. Is it a live stream order? If it's not, I might get in trouble. But we can, if it is a live stream order, let me know if you want the work mat. You can have a green and black mat, or a gray and black mat. You just need to cover postage. And so if you ordered on stream, DC Creates, because I think that was the last order number I was given. So if you ordered while I was on stream, I'm allowed to give you a work mat. If not, might be able to add something else to your order. But that's kind of like the promotion. That's kind of like the benefit of people ordering while I'm on stream, or any of the streamers are on stream. Banner Goblin, are you based in the UK? So I'm a guest streamer today. The chat's been chatting, so I'm trying to catch up with the stream. So I am Dave. I'm a guest streamer with Work Louder today. I'm based in the UK. Work Louder is based in Canada, but I'm in the UK, so I'm just part of the stream team. I've been using the products for about 4 years. I started with this bad boy here, the version 1. And yeah, I've kind of, if you see my top-down view, you can see that I've got a fair amount of stuff. I've even got the Nomad E1 here. You'll see here. So I'm going to attempt to change the switches on this bad boy today. So we'll see how it goes. Total Portal, is it true tease for 80 USD version? What do you mean by that? What's the actuation on your switches? Rapid trigger. Josh Islami ordered the Creator Micro 2 and the Nomad E2. Yo, you went in, Josh. Good on you. Okay, so what's the actuation on your switches? I know what actuation is. I can't give you a exact figure. It's just low profile, but I can follow that up. The low profile, you can't adjust the actuation. It like kind of is what it is. But I'll look into that and kind of give you like a specific answer. Which ones? Yes, I believe I did. DC Creates on TikTok. Studio Primary, which ones I just joined? Yeah, I kind of just went on stream now, and yeah, the chat is on fire, so I'm trying to catch up with the chat. So I'll get to your question. I'm managing TikTok, Instagram, YouTube in the chat, so I'll get to you. Okay, so what does eye candy mean for the $89 Banner Goblin mean? Is saying so the eye candy switch is this one right here. I've got it on my, I've just got this yesterday actually. So this is what it looks like, and it's got like a magnetic top. Wait, let me see if I can. Oh, there you go. So it's got a magnetic top. It's just a fancy like little key switch you can get as a kind of add-on. So I got that yesterday. I'll put it on my escape key. Let me just can I take it? Oh, there you go. That's what it looks like up close. It's really cool, actually. Let me just see if I can not lose anything on this stream. Can you see that? And like the top comes off. Like little, I don't know. It's nice and playful. It's one of those keys. I don't think I'll use it because I won't use it all the time. I've just got it on the escape key. And that's how it sits there. The switches, I can show you. I've got some new switches here, so you can kind of see what they look like. Maybe that helps you a tiny bit more. Rapid trigger. So this is the switch. Don't know if you can see it. So I don't know what the actuation point is on those. I'll look into it and let you know. Okay. Studio Primary, do you have one for AE shortcuts and Premiere shortcuts? Yeah, I mean, I can, if you, all right, let's go on here. I'll show you on input. You can actually download a preset for Premiere. So you got here, you can see there's a preset for Premiere right here. So you can install that in your Work Louder keyboard, and at least you've got a starting point, and then you can start customizing it the way you like it. So, I mean, I'm happy to send you mine if you want. There's one on the Work Louder website, and actually, I'd encourage you to even join the Discord community and see what people are doing and how people use it. So, yeah, if that answers your question. I'm going to race through the chat and just catch up a bit. Albatross and TikTok, is there a white version of the Creator Console? I mean, really white, not frosted. Creator Console, do you mean... So, all right, so for the Nomad E2, we've got the Traffic White, which is this bad boy here. But if you mean for the Creator Micro, oh gosh, wrong shortcut. For the one I've got here, there's this, there's either the frosted body that comes as stock with the wired version, or it comes with this border here. So I'll show you on the screen right now, but not pure white. So it's either frosted or this black right here. Okay, let's race through. Is there what? Okay, I did that one. What DC Creates, what are the gift options? So if you order live on stream, I'm allowed to give you a work mat, this bad boy here, double-sided, correct size for your desk, and oh, there you go, 45 grams actuation point, 45G. Is that grams? Hopefully you understand that. 45 grams. So if you order live on stream over 150 bucks, I'm allowed to give you one of these. If you just pop your order number in and it hasn't shipped out, I'll mark that down and I'll make sure we send something like a little extra thing in there for you. Rapid Trigger. There you go. Rapid Trigger. Mike, the big boss man, has come back and said 45G. I don't know if that's 45 grams, but I'll mark that. I'll know that as an answer for anybody else that asks about that. Banner Goblin, why don't you make mice with keys to match it? So I've asked the same question, man. I've asked the same question. I'm like, hey, can we have a mouse? But I think the guys are pretty busy with what they've got on. So at the minute, they're kind of like perfecting this bad boy here. So I think they've got all the finals. They've changed some of the planning on it. So it's going to be easier to actually change some of the top souls. So yeah, there's a lot of improvements happening here behind the scenes. Studio Primary sounds good. We'll join Discord. Nice one. I mean, I come from a background where I can talk about like how I use my stuff for video and audio. So video, I use Premiere Pro, After Effects. Audio, use Ableton, and then use this bad boy. I use the version 1 live because I have it as a spare. So that's what I can kind of talk about in my experience of using this stuff. But yeah, if you got any more questions, always go on Discord. There's a bunch of people that use them, a bunch of developers, gamers, illustrators. So you can kind of ask and see how they use this stuff. So yeah, it's good. The Creator Micro 2 is hot swappable switches. No, Josh, and I found that out the hard way, and I would not advise that. Let me say that again. I would not advise that. I thought it was hot swappable because I didn't read the instructions. I was like, oh, it'd be fine. So I basically took out one of the switches and I told Mattia and he freaked out. And he's like, no, these are soldered in. You can't. So the switches aren't hot swappable, but you can change the actual keys. So these keys come off. So I actually bought, let's see, where have I got it? In the order that came yesterday, I got the frosted keys. So let me show you. Because these are, the keys are, oh, I'm trying to open this. So the keys are MX stems. So you can kind of like, this is what the keys look like. So let's, I haven't even told Mike about my experience with, oh, it's not wired in. That's why. All right, so let me change one of these keys so you can kind of see. So I've got it here. Let's change this one here. Let's do it with a proper tool. Lyndon Scott, hi from Trinidad and Tobago. Let's go. All right, I'm racing through this chat as fast as I can, but you guys are in today. And I was gonna try to change some of the switches today, so I don't know if we're gonna be able to do that. So that's what that looks like. And if I want to put a frosted key there, bam. So the keys you can change over. So that was the key I had there. You can see, bam. I might change it back. I kind of like that one. But no, they're not. The switches aren't hot swappable, but you can change the keys. Albatross, yes, I meant the Creator Micro. Ask, what was that question, Albatross? Is there a Wi-Fi? Yeah, Creator Micro. So no, there's just the frosted body that I've got here. So no pure white. Is it planned to release it in pure white? I'm not too sure, actually. I'm not sure about that. As far as I've been told and what's on the website, but not at the minute. Thank too bad I ordered yesterday. Josh on Instagram. Yeah, bro, you got some killer stuff. You got the Micro 2 and you said the Nomad E2. Great choices. Have you thought about creating a Vibecorder key set? Cam is asking on X. What would that mean? Like the key set Vibecorder? Oh, you mean like the actual like keys? I don't know. Maybe that's an idea for Mattia, because I've got this key set right here. Let me just show you. So I went with the MX Icon key set, and I'll show you. It's got so many key sets in here. I think it's got about 60. So on the stock Micro comes with like black keys, but there's a bunch of them, a bunch of icons you can get, about 60 as a key set. So yeah, I don't know if that would qualify into the Vibecorder stuff, or if you'll have different things for a Vibecorder key set possibly. A mouse would be sick, Josh on Instagram. I agree. I just got the MX Master 4. If you guys made something similar for like, that would be awesome. Yeah, I mean, as far as mice go, the MX Master is like the standard at the minute. But I think, I don't know. I'm always like, can you guys just design a different mouse? But I don't know. The guys are busy enough, you know what I mean? Studio Primary, let's go. We've got an order number. Studio Primary. Let us know in the chat what you've ordered. If it's over 150 bucks, I'm allowed to put a work mat in there for you. So I'm gonna write down. Yeah, let me know. What do I provide to confirm the mat? So DC Creates. Oh shoot. DC Creates, was that? Just to remind me in the chat, was that your number 24490? I'll write down all the order numbers and I'll pass them on. If they have been in live stream order, I can add a gift in for you. So let me know, Studio Primary, what you've ordered. If the order is over 150 bucks, let me know if you want the green and black or the gray and black. Patty on YouTube, hi, how's it going? Camp for the Micro. Have you thought about? Yeah, so hopefully I answered your question. Hannah, I'm a huge fan. I'm a fan too. I'm a guest streamer today. I've been a fan of these guys for about 4 years. Patty looks cool. I know, it does look cool, doesn't it? Josh, pretty hyped for them. I'm hyped for you, my friend. I am hyped for you. You'll be checking the tracking and order numbers. I was like, this bad boy. This was like my first Workloudy keyboard. I did have the Micro for like 4 years. Bobby's is in the chat. Kalispera, Filemu. But yeah, any questions, let me know. I've got a lot of Workloudy stuff. I just got an order yesterday with a bunch of stuff. Won a colored knob and a $10 gift card from Deal or No Deal. Yes, Josh, that I was actually like, I watched the stream on repeat. those are some great deals. But Josh, you did have the chance to possibly win a Knob One that I've got right here, or a Nomad E2. And you were like, I think you guys were like numbers away. I think 4 and 8 were the magic numbers yesterday. Patty, in coding now with Claude Code, there's a lot of definitive actions, but yeah, that would probably work. Okay, nice one, Cam, on X. Yeah, I don't know what would be classed as a vibe coder icons. Like, I need to probably do some research for that. Ladislav on YouTube, what's going on? We're just hanging out. I've got a bunch of yes, Studio Primary. He's got the Nomad 2. Let's go. So that is over $150. So I am gonna write down. So today I've got a bunch of Work Louder stuff here. I got an order yesterday. I'm a guest streamer based in the UK, and I got a bunch of stuff here to do with Work Louder. If you look at my desk, guys, it's chaotic, but I know where everything is, so I guess not chaotic. But I've got the Nomad E1, sorry. I've got the Knob One. I've got the Micro version 2. I've got the Micro version 1 here. I got an order yesterday with a bunch of switches, and actually, this is exciting. I got the MX Alpha key set. So yeah, I feel like I've got a lot to showcase here if you guys have any questions. But yeah, sweet. Green and black. Oh, sweet. Green and black. Okay, DC Creates and Studio Primary want green and black. So I shall mark that down for you. The only thing is, you'll have to cover postage, which postage for because it needs to be sent separately. So postage like $14 for this one. If you don't want to do that, DM the Instagram account and you can have like another thing, like possibly a t-shirt or something. Totally up to you guys what you want to do. DC Creates, yeah, sweet, got you. Ladislav 22042 still hasn't shipped. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to mark that down, and if we haven't added a gift for you on that order, I'll make sure we add a little something in for you. Marking all this down. Is the $80 keyboard 60% or is it 75%? So Banner Goblin, actually, that keyboard is a 40% keyboard. So let me show you. I've got some photos actually sent from. Oh, you can't see my. I've got some photos actually sent from Mike. So, so that is. Let's see if I can find the actual. So that's the keyboard right there. Can you see that? So that is a 40% keyboard, but it's got next to the space key, it's got 2 layer keys that enables you to have a lot more shortcuts. And also because it's the R2 version, that's going to work with input. Now input is what all the keyboards by Work Louder work with, and you can program stuff, you can assign a bunch of stuff to different keys, but also you can actually do multi-action. Now multi-action is, you think it's a 40% keyboard, but the functionality just jumps up a level when you talk about multi-action. So for example here, let's do it in my browser. I've got one key. Let me just change so you can kind of see my top-down view. I've got one key right here that if I tap it once, that minimized. Let me just do that again. Let me see if it's the right one I've programmed. Sorry. Let's see. I programmed this last stream. So I've got browser stuff right here. I don't know if you can see it. So I'll go here, edit. So, oh, for some reason I've got a different thing here. So on tap, I want that to open up a new tab. So I'm going to go and open up a new tab. Let me see where I've got it. I've actually like programmed a bunch of stuff here. New tab. All right. On double tap, I want this to go to youtube.com. So let's see where I've got youtube.com. And then on hold, I want it to actually close the tab. All right. So save and exit. So that'll be this key up here. So once it's updated, in theory, I'll wait for update. All right, so it's opened up a new tab. Double tap. That's going to type in youtube.com. Same key, okay? Same key. And then I'll hold it down, and that'll close my tab. So that's just to show that input's super, super powerful, that it can do a bunch of stuff with one key. Depends on how you press it. When is the PCB version coming in stock? So DC Creates, the PCB version is actually, you can order it. So it's not sold out. You can order it, but they ship out in March. So that's the only thing. So you can order it. You can pre-order it right now. But yeah, last stream, a couple of streams ago when I went on, the PCBs were sold out, but it looks like they've sorted that out now. Dang, unfortunate close for sure. Studio Primary, thank you for following the account. Yeah, for sure. Thoughts on what I should get with a $10 gift card? There's a bunch of like little keycaps. Maybe you can get another dial. I actually, let me see what I got. I got the iCandy Artisan. I mean, that is $39. But after that, you're probably looking at where is it? Dials. I'm looking for dials. Can anybody see the dials? I feel like when you're streaming, I feel like my eyesight just goes a bit. There you go. A couple of dials add in there. I don't know. There's a couple of things you can get. Long time no see on TikTok 35. Yeah, I'm here, man. How does it work with Raycast? Cam is asking. Raycast is just another app I use for. I've replaced Spotlight personally on my Mac. Thanks for the follow. It's CKO on Instagram. So how does it work with Raycast? I mean, I've got a shortcut here. I use Raycast, so it just works as it normally would with the keyboard. I mean, you can have like a single key to press, and then it opens up Raycast if you want. Advice for Linux support. So DC Creates, it works with Linux. So if you go down here, I think you got the micro version 2, I think you said. So compatibility, Mac, iOS, Windows, Android, Linux. So it's all there for you. And it just works like a normal keyboard. I haven't even touched on the actual like joystick. So if you look at, again, you'll see right here, I've got the joystick, which is super, super handy. So in input, I've programmed the joystick to do a few different things here. So I've got it to refresh, close tab, back history, forward history, and then I haven't assigned anything on those, but I'm just seeing what I want to assign there. Oh, wrong. But yeah, and it's really responsive. So if I flick up, that's my refresh, but I'll show you how fast it is. I'll flick up and then it'll just refresh. It's that fast. So once you flick up and let go, that selects whatever you got on the joystick. Is it Girach.xl XA XEE? Thanks for the follow on Instagram. Okay, was worried they may interfere with each other since they both do keyboard shortcuts. It should be okay, depending on what you assign on your shortcuts here. I think you'll be fine. Like I don't really. I've never had that kind of problem personally. But yeah, everything is so programmable. It's super, super customizable. 35. What will it take for me to get sponsored by you guys? DM the account on Instagram and have a chat to the guys. But yeah, I think I've caught up with the chat. So sweet, exciting stuff. I'm gonna show you guys what I got in my order yesterday, because it's fun. I'd like to show you guys what I got. So I got some of the new switches. So let's No Worries 35, Diamond 35. Is that a diamond? I can't tell. But let me show you. I'll go through what I got yesterday. It was really exciting. I got some of the Ember clicky switches. I've got them right here. I'm gonna change them over on my. This was the plan I had. I was gonna change my Nomad E1 switches to the clicky ones. I actually got the Eye Candy keycap. Let's go to the keycaps. So I got the Eye Candy keycap right there. You can see it. Southman, nice. I have these ones. Which one's Southman? Oh, the clicky. I'm good. Thanks for asking, Southman. I'm good. We're just hanging out. Thanks for liking the live on TikTok, Alvaro. What else did I get? I actually got the frosted body. So originally my Micro version 2 comes with this body, but I changed it over. I need to do a video actually. So it'll probably just look better with the frosted body for the video. That's my thought. I'll test it with both. We'll see. I got the frosted keys today. I don't know if you can see that. I've actually put one there. These are the frosted keys for the Micro version 2. And oh, sweet. And I got the MX Alpha. Oh crap. The MX Alpha day key set, because I've got the night key set on the Nomad. The clicky one's nice. Did you get the clicky ones for your keyboard or your micro? Oh, sorry, you can't change the micro. So I'm guessing for your keyboard. Duh. Oh, crud. I'm dropping everything today. I've got so much stuff here. So these are the key sets I got. So these, I was thinking of changing my Knob 1 keys to the Alpha Day key set. That was the plan. Southman, I'm gonna order more for your keyboard. Sweet, yeah. I mean, they feel great, I think. And I mean, the incentive today is do we ship to Iraq? Yep. The incentive today is if you order anything over $150, I'm allowed to give you a work mat. These dropped last week. So I'm allowed to give you one of these bad boys. And if the order is below 150, you get to spin the wheel to possibly win. Where is it? This bad boy. Let's see if I can get. Yeah, that bad boy right there. That is a Work Louder number pad that you can just program to do whatever you want. So that's what we're running today. All right, so click ones. I'm just going through the chat really quick. Oh, sweet. Southman says, I recommend you to all my friends. Yeah, sweet. That's what I do. I'm like, as soon as I find something that I love, I'm like, guys, you need to check this out. Because the quality is so good. Yeah, cool. Great. Yeah, I think. Like, I've been a fan for like 4 years. I think it's so good. How much is the keyboard of the mini LCD? So, we've got two actually. So, we've got the Nomad E2. That is very similar to this. This is the version 1. And this one, let me just turn it on. You can see the LCD. So the LCD is right here. And then the Knob 1 that I've got right here is the one with the smaller LCD. But overall, just a beast of a keyboard. I'll give you a close-up right here. Damn. Yeah, I know, right? They're so nice. I have to be really careful because I'm like, yeah, it feels great. Solid thing. Yeah. By far the nicest piece of desk accessory I've ever had. The Knob 1 is cooler. I mean, the Knob 1 is newer for me. So I've been using that a lot more. And I saw a build actually. Somebody, where is it? If you go into the Alpha Day key set over here, Workload has posted a render with the Alpha Day key set. This one right here. That one right there. And I saw it and I was like, yo, that looks slick. So I bought the Alpha Day key set to change that on the knob. But yeah, they all look so slick. I'm not gonna lie. They they got me. I'll tell you that much. I thought I was like content with my what's it called, with my other keyboard, and then yeah, they got me. I've paid for all this stuff, so yeah, I'm in the same boat with you guys, like paying for stuff and then checking the tracking to see when it's coming. But yeah, the knob one is slick as. If you got any questions about the two, like let me know. I feel like the knob one 75%, right? Yeah, so by 75% you can see. Let me just see if I've got this on Bluetooth or not. Wait, hang on. Oh yeah, it is on Bluetooth, so we should be good. Yeah, so this is what it is. And I mean, a lot of I mean, it's got a few widgets here. Don't know if you can see them. Hang on. Oh, I did something. Let me plug it back in. You got the Alpha Night. So the Alpha Night is what came with my Nomad E1. And I got the Alpha Day key set. There were a few keys in there that I was like, oh, I really like those. Southman, that's so W. I know, right? But yeah, I can't complain. I'm pretty happy with all my my desk accessories at the minute. It's a flipping mess, I'll tell you that much. It's crazy. You should go to Shark Tank. I'll tell this the founders. I'll be like, all right, you boys need to go to Shark Tank. I'm gonna change. Can I just change it with my fingers? Pop that off. Doing it live on stream. Can you imagine if I like flipping ruined this? Oh, there you go. Keycaps off. I'm just changing it back to this bad boy. I'll show you on the top one. So this is part of this key set. Oh. I was part of that key set that I bought extra with like a bunch of different icons. But I think I want to... Actually, we'll do it on this stream. I think I want a pure build. So I'm going to change all my keycaps to like pures at some point. Trivisional on Instagram. Will there be any other collabs with Figma in the future, like the Micro? Nope. It was one and done. Same with the Framer. Like, Mike said it yesterday on the stream. He was like, guys, once these go, they're gone. It's like the Framer Micro. This collab here, once it's gone, it's gone. And already the Clicky Pro wireless one, so the wireless version, the Clicky one, that's all gone. So see ya, it's all gone. The silent one's a few left. And then for the base wired version, that the only difference is that it's wired, there's no Bluetooth. So there's no battery component or Bluetooth capabilities. Silent and Clicky are available. So yeah, so the Clicky Pro wireless is gone. The cool thing is, if you do go for the Framer though, you do get a key set. I had to pay extra for my Work Louder key set. So I got this as an extra because I personally don't use Framer. Like the collab's great. I personally don't use Framer, so I just wanted the plain one, but I had to add the MX Icon key set on top of that. Southman better than Razor. Do you mean Riser? Southman on Instagram. PT Big. Are you guys planning 96 100% with Southpaw? What does that mean? There's no new builds as far as I know, but I am not behind the scenes. So I basically find stuff out like a couple of weeks before it's live. So I knew about this a couple of weeks before it went live. So this is the work mat. Yeah, same. Saw the Framer one, but I don't work on Framer. Sadly missed the Figma, though there are a few knocking about like on the secondhand market, but there's no guarantee what you'll get on that side. But the Figma is truly gone. A few months ago, I think Mike found like 4, and they went quick, and they get asked about it all the time. That's what I've been told. But yeah, it was one and done. 100% with numpad on the left side. Oh, I got you, PT Big. So 100% with a numpad. I'll show you what my alternative solution to that is. Man, these bags are like so heavy duty. So let me show you what I do. So you can probably see it here. Because this has got a 3x3 grid. You see that? So it's got a 3x3 grid. You can program that to be a numpad. So you kind of, I mean, I guess it is annoying having a separate thing here, but personally, I don't use the numpad that much. So if I need it, it's kind of available here. And what I love about how this whole thing works, let me show you. Now I'm connected. I don't know if you can see my keyboard. So if I've programmed it so it automatically switches between apps. So when I'm in my browser, this is red. So I've programmed it to be red. And then if I go into Premiere, you'll see that turns blue. So that's changed the layer. So if you definitely needed a numpad, you can either manually switch to that layer, or you can program it to switch to numpad mode to whatever program you're using. So that might be, I know a lot of developers like having the numpad, they like having the F keys. So that might be a possibility, something you can kind of incorporate in your workflow. But as far as a 100% layout, I am not aware about anything being cooked behind the scenes. At the minute, I know that the Nomad E2, this is like very much a priority for the guys. They've changed a few things from the original design to make it better. And because the Nomad E1, when that came out, and that's what I've got, I'm super happy with it. The community requested a few different things. They were like, can we have X, Y, and Z? Can we have this, that? Can we have that? One of the things was like, they wanted these dials to be clickable. So they made them clickable for the second one. They've customized, these are custom switches. So these are Worklouder custom switches that just work better with all the Worklouder stuff. So they're in by default. Oh, what else did they change? Battery's better. Let me think. Let me go through the creator. Nomad E2. So basically, the all in all, what I'm trying to say is to listen to the community and change a bunch of stuff from the first version. What games do I play? Southmine is asking. I don't play any games. I know the other streamers play a bunch of games, but I've kind of told myself if I play games, I think I'll get in trouble. I used to be super into gaming, probably like FIFA, and I don't know if anybody remembers Pro Evolution Soccer. It was like the best game ever. So I got really competitive in that, but nothing lately. I feel like I've got different priorities right now. I can get lost in the game, trust me. But as far as the Nomad E2 goes, there's a bunch of like new stuff that they improved upon. And the top shell, they've gone down the Nomad E1 to change the top shell. It's got like 30 screws. Now they've redesigned the Nomad E2 to have 3 screws, and it's all like clickable. So you can change the top shells super easy. So by top shells, I mean you can go from atomic orange to traffic white, signal black. So that is like the outer shell. You see that? So the guts are still the same. So you can have like atomic orange, atomic traffic white, which looks slick as, or what they call it, signal black. So you can have signal black as well. So yeah, all in all, a bunch of improvements on this keyboard here. And the keys. I didn't mention the Delta keys. So the Delta keys you are able to buy separately, but these were requests by the community as well. Although I kind of like the flat. So the MX Alpha are like flat, but the MX Delta are, let me see if I can find them. Right here. So you can pre-order these. And just listening to Mike yesterday talk about the amount of effort that went into those keys, I'm like, hats off, man. Like, honestly. So double shot key set, that all like individual molds, the lot. Like, just if Mike's ever on stream, just get him to talk about it. He goes into so much detail and all the behind the scenes stuff that they had to like design, and like, yeah, it's really cool listening to him talk about that. So I'm playing right now The Last of Us 2. Oh, got you, Southman. Got you. Yeah, I think for a lot of people, The Last of Us is a bit of a sore subject. Season 1 was amazing. Season 2, kind of fell off. I kind of enjoyed it, but yeah. Having a fingerprint. Trivisional on Instagram. I know it's a hard feature to make, but having a fingerprint scanner, just like on the MacBooks, would be insane. It would. I don't know the ins and outs of what would be required to make that happen, but I do agree. I don't know. Am I bothered about that? I don't know if I'm personally. I don't know. I can't say that I miss it. Southbound Season 1 was the best. Yeah, I agree. I don't know. Are they doing Season 3? Who knows? But I can't say I personally miss the fingerprint. Like, if I'm working, I've got an M1 Max MacBook Pro. So if I'm out working and, you know, gigging and whatnot, it's kind of convenient having it there and just be like, yeah, whatever. I probably feel it more when I have to pay for stuff. And I'm like, oh, I need my fingerprint. Or it kind of links to my phone. I have to do like Face ID and stuff. So for paying for stuff, I think it would be good. But I can't say generally that I miss the fingerprint scanner, personally. But you might use it a lot more than me. But I don't know what would entail having that in the design and making that happen. Who knows, man? But yeah, let's make this. Let's make a start on this. So, just to reset the stream. I don't know who's. We're streaming on X, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. So, yeah. So Mike says on Instagram you can make a macro for it and then enter. So by that, what he means is you can make a single key. I do that. A single key can just type in your password and then press enter. I do that on my end. That is a possibility. I remember that OZ finger scanner on ThinkPad. On the ThinkPad. I remember my mom having a ThinkPad with like the mouse was like an actual like red dot on here, like where in between the G and the H. It's the weirdest thing ever. I mean, yeah. I don't know if that was my favorite feature. But yeah, you could make a macro shortcut for it. So it's super easy. I've done one. Let me show you. I've made one for YouTube. So where is it? Gosh. Is it that one? Where's my... I've made so many. Let me just see. I've probably chosen the wrong... Where is it? I'm probably going blind because I'm I feel like on stream you just forget what's what. Probably need to change the icon in it if I can't find it. So basically, I made a macro for it typing out youtube.com. Yeah, so Mike on Instagram says it's a pretty cool feature, but it's not safe if you work in an open office, obviously. Where's the macro for the password stored though? So that all your shortcuts and everything get stored on your actual device. So it's not on software or anything. If that makes sense. Actions. Wait, I might be dumb. Hello, Rod. How's it going on Instagram? Kurt. No. No, so all the shortcuts get stored on the actual device. So that's cool because in theory, you can just move from your home setup to your office setup and not have to worry about software kind of like pulling in all that information. What's this live about? I mean, we're kind of... Well, I'm answering a bunch of questions. I just got a new order the other day, Red, and I was going to change my switches. I got some new switches. I was going to change those on my Nomad, but the chat's been chatting away, asking about stuff, so I'm just answering questions at the minute. And we've got the work mats have dropped. So I've got a work mat on the way, but for orders over $150, you get a free work mat. You just need to cover shipping. And for any orders below that, you get to spin the wheel to win an XYZ numpad. So that's what we're doing today. Kind of hanging out, answering questions. But I always tell people, if you're ever like on the fence of buying something, you're best off buying it while someone's on stream because you get more bang for your buck. But basically, I've got macro here. Let me show you where it is. Where I've got it to type out youtube.com. So if I'm in my browser, I've got one key that I can press once. That opens up a new tab. If I tap it twice, that types youtube.com. And that'll go to YouTube. And then if I hold down, that'll close the tab. So that's all one key that I've programmed to do all that stuff. So the same way I've got it to type out youtube.com, you get it to type your password. All through input. Original Silly Me missed the bright yellow notice. Is there a minimum order amount to get the free gift thingy? So over $150 you get a work mat. Under $150 you get to spin the wheel for a chance to win the numpad. So, and then if you give me your order number as well, we can stick like a small gift in there for you. So for anyone that's already ordered, if your order hasn't shipped out, we can add a little free gift in there for you for being part of the live stream. But yeah, any questions at all, I'm happy to answer. And I'm going to get my work mat out and then attempt to change some of these switches, because the switches sound pretty sweet. Let me just mute this, and this is the orange switch. This is what it sounds like. So it sounds really, really nice. So imagine that. And the keyboard, my keyboard, this one right here, this is what it sounds like at the minute. Let me just turn that off. So you can imagine I'll get like some extra clickiness with those switches. So that's what I'm going to attempt to do. right now, whilst at the same time trying to answer a few questions. All right, let's do it. All right, so this is what we got here. How are we gonna do this? Chill and connect. How's it going? Have you got all your? Have you got any more questions for me today? I actually got an order yesterday with a bunch of other stuff. So I've already changed the body over here from the stock black one to a frosted body, which I think looks pretty good. So let's pop this bad boy up here. And I think it's still on Bluetooth. Yeah. No cars today. Yeah, I know, right? So, man, what a stream that was. I'll tell you that. So I got this eye candy key in my order yesterday. It looks slick as. Let me just show you. Give you an up close. That's what it looks like. This is the one Mattia designed. Like, it's got magnets. So that looks pretty slick. All right, so I'm gonna go row by row, and the aim on this stream is to change the switches. So I'm gonna go for like you'll be able to hear the difference on these switches. So I'm just gonna go. I'll just do the ones I can remember. I'll go 1 to 10. If you got any more questions, happy to answer them while I'm doing this, you know, multitasking and all. Stick some music on. Yeah, we're doing a bit of surgery today. So this is what, let me mute the music. This is what these switches, these are the like switches that came with the Nomad E1. Gateron switches. This is what they sound like. And this is what we're replacing it with. I'm going for the Workloud custom switches. And these are the clicky ones, and this is what they sound like. It's like, sound a bit more clicky. So that's what we're going for on this stream. Let's go. And you'll be able to, I think, from what Mike was telling me when I was asking about the custom switches, the work louder ones, the whole aim is that they'll just sit better with the keys and the keyboards. So these are like custom, sound sweet, well designed by the team. Bobby's, how's it going, Bobby? Hope you're well. Bobby is a fellow Greek that lives in Germany. So he's talking Greek to us in the chat. Ahmed, how you doing, my friend? Hope you're well. I think I may buy the Framer Micro today. I'm still trying to figure out what keyboard shortcuts I'd use with what applications. I'll let you know what I use. I think last time you were telling me you did like websites and stuff like that. But yeah, the best time to order stuff is when somebody's on stream. So, and because if you get a Framer Micro today, I'm able to give you a work map. So not like, I mean, this work map I've got here is just like a square work map. Not only Greek, are you German as well? Oh man, these sit so much better than the other ones. Wow. But I'm able to give you a work map, chill and connect. But let me know what applications you use. And I'll let you know. So are the micros key switches switchable? No, they're not. But you're able to change the keycaps. So, and also when you get the, I mean, this is the key set I bought. This is the MX Work icon. If you get the Framer Micro, you're able to get the extra 30. These are 60 in this one. But you get the Framer key set. You get like an extra 30 keys, and you're able to switch the keys, but the actual switches aren't swappable. So at the minute, if you go, good night, Bobby. Hope you have a good one, man. Also, who's watching UFC tonight? Give me a thumbs up if you're going to watch the UFC tonight. But no, the actual switches, at the minute, you can get the blue silent ones with the Framer Micro, because the clicky ones are all sold out. They seem to be, Mike was saying on yesterday's stream that the clicky ones seem to be like very popular. But that's what's available at the minute. Chill and Connect. Fueled by Vince, how is it going? Everybody, Vince on Instagram, Fueled by, has just joined the stream team. So you'll see him doing what I'm doing now. Trying to multitask and follow the chat. So what I'm doing today, I got some switches in my order yesterday, and I'm swapping over the switches in my Nomad E1, like giving it a bit of a. What I should do is like take everything off and give it a wipe down, but I've kind of committed to my really odd way of doing it today. The keyboard warriors, literally keyboard warriors, be like, yo, what is going on? The micro is looking fire. Yeah, I know, right? So the micro, I changed it to the frosted body, and yeah, I think it looks really cool. I kind of like having the option of either the original frame or the frosted. I think the frosted probably, I'm making a video actually, so I think the frosted would look very good on camera. But as far as my desk setup goes, I think I might go back to this one. I don't know. We'll see. Well, I want to go full frosted on this, so I've got the frosted dial, and then I actually got some frosted keys. So I might go like full frost on this one. See how that looks for the vibes. Might be this stream, might be next stream. Depends on how fast I get through swapping the switches around. But that's what we're doing today. So, all right, Chill and Connect, Figma, DaVinci Resolve, Pixel, Mater Pro, Word, General Desktop Productivity. Bro, honestly, I'll show you really quick. I think I showed you last stream. The fact that you can switch between apps, and you'll see on the top-down view, this is red right now. If I switch to Premiere, that'll turn blue. So you can imagine switching this is automatically switching between apps through doing it in input. So you can imagine how useful that might be, going from app to app, and it'll just automatically switch between your shortcuts. I think that's like cheat code. Also OBS as well. Yeah. So you can have with this one, you can have up to 6 layers. So you can program like 6 layers. I've kind of combined my browser layer with my OBS, because I've got a few things I do in the browser. But also the joystick, you can see the joystick here, that kind of just follows your mouse. You can have a few options on that. So I think it's such a powerful piece of kit. And yeah, they've definitely like stepped it up, because I came from the version 1, which was still cool, but it was the first version, and they've definitely stepped it up. It's like, it feels solid. They've added more features, and yeah, it keeps on like it keeps on getting better. What do I have on the browser layer? So at the minute, you'll be able to see I've got one button that'll do 3 different things, and I programmed it last time. So I've got open tab. If I double tap, it'll type in the YouTube, because I'm on YouTube all the time. I do a bunch of YouTube stuff as well. If I hold it, it'll close that tab. And then I've got Let me just see what I've got. I've got a bunch of stuff. I'm getting confused with all my keyboards. I've got a bunch of stuff like refresh, back, history, forward, and it's pretty quick. So if I go flick up, that'll refresh. That was refreshing. If I want to go back, that'll go back. If I want to go forward, it's like, it's pretty quick. And then what else have I got? YouTube, new tab, close tab, and then I've got command tab because I like going through all my apps. So that's what I've got at the minute, and I just add to it as I go, depending on what I'm inspired to do. But for my browser, that's what I've got at the minute. I kind of jump between a few websites all the time, so but yeah, there's a way. Actually, you know what? I might do program it to go from like to cycle through my tabs. So that might be another one I program in. But if anybody's asking, I'm replacing all my Gatron switches on my Nomad E with the new Worklouder custom switches that just sit so much better on the keyboards. So that's what I'm doing in a minute. Trevisional, is the Nomad E your daily, or are you planning on rocking the knob? So the knob 1 is my latest purchase, so I have been using the knob 1. But at the minute, I'm kind of experimenting with the Nomad E1. So what I found is that the look of the Nomad changes completely because I got the color kit. So I've replaced the not like the, what do you call them, the tips of the dial. So it comes with red, white, and blue. So I've just gone all white and just changing the color of the dials just makes it look so much more different. That's what I found. I was like, man, this looks dope. So yeah, I've been enjoying that. And as a creative, I mean, the Nomad, there's a lot more stuff to customize. You got the 4 macros over here that you can customize. It's got the dials you can customize. It's got a lot more stuff to mess around with, like to make your own. But the knob 1 feels great, and it's my latest purchase, so I'm kind of sticking with that for the time being. I still don't want to get rid of my Nomad though. Yeah. Is that a problem? I don't know. Is it? But my excuse is, I can show people on stream a bunch of stuff and kind of experiment with this keyboard and change the switches, and I don't know. Definitely looks sick, and if you add the Day Alpha caps as well, yeah, it looks sick. So the Day Alpha key set I've bought is right here. Wait, it's right here. So I don't know if I'll have enough time to change it on this stream, but my plan is to change the knob 1 key set over to the MX Alpha Day key set, because on the website I saw a render with that and I was like, oh, that looks pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty slick. So after I've done this row, I want to show you guys the sound difference between the Gatron switches and the clicky switches. It's like, it's definitely, I think it'll feel different. One of the guys on the Worklouder team said, yeah, they feel different. Like when you type and stuff, but also the way they work together, like the custom switches with the Worklouder keys, they just sit a lot better. And hopefully, I don't know if you'll be able to see that on camera, but I'll showcase what I can. Ooh, what's this? All right, let's put that there. Part of me doesn't want to like do the whole keyboard in one go because I'll forget where everything goes. I should do, I don't know, muscle memory kicks in. When you type, you don't think of where your keys are. But if somebody asks, Like, where's the, you know, where's the R key? You couldn't tell them where it is. You just know because of muscle memory. I don't know. That was just me. It was on a quiz actually once. I think the question was something like, what's next to the R key? And it had everybody stumped. They're like, what's next to the R key? All right, we're almost done with these switches. Almost on the first row. We'll see what the dealio is. But yeah, if you got any more questions, let me know. I'll reset the chat in a minute. But so far, so good. Because your boy's not that technical. Trevisional, how's it going? Aha. What did I say that enlightened you? All right. Here we go. Probably said something that sparked something in your brain. All right, so let's put the first row in. Ooh. Oh, ho, ho. Oh, wow, guys. Ooh, that feels great. Wow. Let's pop these back. That feels really nice. Oh, guys. To everyone answering different on what's next to the R key. Yeah, I know, right? I can picture the chaos. Yeah, because muscle memory wise, you know where it is. But yeah, it had everybody stumped. I can't even remember. Oh yeah, I said that because I don't really want to take everything apart. Could I get? This is going to be a big ask, but would it be possible if I buy a framer marker? Could I get the MX Icon key set instead of the work mat? Ooh, that is a question that I cannot answer. That's a big boss man move question. If you get the framer micro, you get the 30 keys framer key set. Anyways, what would I do? I think I'd still go for the work mat personally, because you'd be surprised on, I don't know. Oh wow, these feel. Oh wow. Yeah, these feel so good. Oh, we'll do a little ASMR. Yeah, sorry, Till Connect. That's a question for the big boss. I can't really answer that. So, yeah, because the promotion is the work mat. But you'll get an extra 60, like, key. You can't use them all at the same time. But no, I'll see if Mike comes. Yeah, I mean, the map does seem like I have so much utility. Yeah, for me, that's a personal thing. But if Mike is in the chat, I'll let him know. If you got the stock Pro instead of the Framer Edition, fueled by Vince, what do you mean by that? I don't. What's that? Yeah, Till Connect. If the mod's in, they'll be able to. But regardless, purchasing on stream is better than purchasing off stream. You get a better offer. Vince, what do you mean by that emoji? So this is like perfect. I don't know what that emoji means. Let me know. All right, so let's do a bit of an ASMR between. These feel so good. Oh, for them having more utility. Maybe I'm missing what that emoji means. Maybe it's different to what my what the chat's showing me here. All right, so these are the original default. We're doing an ASMR, okay? So this is default, or like stock. Oh, it's a needle thread, right? Got you. So this is stock. And now these are the switches I just put on. Stock. New. I mean, it is a preference, but I can tell you for a fact. Yeah, these feel so much better. They feel, let me see if I can describe this. The new switches I just put in, they feel a lot more direct and there's less wiggle. They just sit a lot better compared to the Gateron ones, because these were the originals, and then Workloud was like, yo, I think we can do this better. So they designed custom ones to go with the keyboards. So that's that right there. Okay, so I think I'll do another row. So start with a tab. But yeah, any more questions, let me know. Fueled by, okay. It's a roll of thread, man. Okay, got you. Sounds neat, provisional. Yeah, I know, right? It sounds really good. But yeah, that is the difference. So I'll be able on stream, because the knob 1 comes with the new switches, but the silent ones. So can you do a sound test with the new one? Ball on Instagram is asking. Yes. Let me see if I can rearrange stuff. So I can do this. Okay, so this is my knob 1. So what I'll do is I'll do like a little ASMR right up to the microphone. These are the silent switches. So let's see if I can, yeah. So the LP1 switches, but the blue one. So these are the silent ones. We'll go silent. So those are the silent ones, and these are the clicky ones. I mean, this is like in context of typing. I can't show you yet because I've still got the stock ones on this one, but you can kind of hear a difference there. But yeah. Would these switches work for non-Worklauder products? Have we answered that question? I mean, what was it? MX10. It's an MX10 low profile. So it's a Gateron low profile footprint. So yes, they would do. So it is basically, I don't know if you can see it. Let's pop them together. So it is the Gateron like low profile footprint. So size wise, like that's what I'm replacing here. Like it had Gateron switches and I'm replacing with this one. So it's pretty, like when I'm putting them in, it's a pretty, like really good fit. All right, let's do these. I'll do these one at a time, I think. Oh, that feels so good, I'll tell you that. Like some stuff is like super tactile, so you can't really, it's really hard to show you, I don't know. At least for you guys, it's probably hard to experience like that on stream. We need to switch on this one, if that makes sense. Ooh. Oh, that's why, man. I wanted to connect. I wanted to ask Mike yesterday, but you're too afraid to. Why not? Just ask away, man. Don't be scared. It's nothing to be scared of. It's worth an ask. But regardless, like, trust me, you'll get a good offer. Or we can do what we have been doing is, instead of the work mat, you can get a t-shirt. So the work mat, you have to cover postage because that has to be like shipped separately. But if you want a t-shirt instead, let me know and I'll add that to your order. But these are all for live stream orders. So just to reset the chat really quick, let's reset the stream really quick. So I'm Dave. I'm a guest streamer. Oh man, got all muddled up there. I'm a guest streamer today with the Work Louder guys. I've been a fan of Work Louder stuff for like 4 years now, since the micro version 1. Gabow! Check that baby out. And I don't know, you saw my desk. Since then, I've gone a bit mental. I've bought like so much more stuff, and I just jump on stream, talk to you guys about my experience. I do video and audio stuff, so anything to do with that, I can help you guys out. And yeah, here to answer any questions and hang out with y'all. So Gaurav on Instagram is asking, "Hey, I'm new. Can I know what exactly are these?" These are badass keyboards. That's what I can tell you. So right here, I've got a macro. So this one right here is basically I've programmed all my what I'd have as keyboard shortcuts here. You know, like combinations of buttons for working in Premiere or any program. That's literally programmed on one key. So I just press one key and it'll do a bunch of stuff. This has got 6 layers. It's Bluetooth, wireless, and what I'm doing now is that's a combination of like 3 keys in OBS. So I've done that. I can change my cameras around when I'm working in, and it'll automatically switch. So if I show you here, I'll automatically switch to Premiere, and that'll turn blue because it's switched layers. And then here in Premiere, I've programmed all this to do a bunch of different stuff, like zoom in, zoom out, default transitions, enable, disable, delete stuff. I've got one key to do a bunch of stuff. So I've got one key. If I double click it, it'll show my audio keyframes. Double click it again, disappear. If I hold it down, it'll show my video keyframes. Just one key. And then if I press it once, it'll show that file in Finder. And the video is recording. Yeah, just super useful, powerful stuff that you can do with this macro. So that's what we're doing today. And then I've got some of the other keyboards. What I'm doing today, I'm changing some of the switches. We're going like full geek mode. Changing some of the switches in my Nomad keyboard. I've got the Knob 1 keyboard here. One of the most badass keyboards I've ever had. So yeah, any questions at all, let me know. But we're kind of hanging out, geeking out on keyboards. And on this stream, I decided I was going to change the switches. So I'm kind of multitasking on this one. Thanks a lot for answering my question. Yeah, no worries. That's what we're here doing. Like, I've been a fan of these products for so long, and I get to jump on stream and geek out. And the way I've kind of set up my life at the minute, I run my business remotely for the most part, and you know, I'll go out and do shoots or whatever, and I gig quite a bit, so I'll play music. But I've set stuff up so I get to do stuff like this a lot more and socialize with the stream, I guess. And I love anything to do with workflow. So if something really aids my workflow, man, I should not mess this up. I don't know if Vince is still in here, or you like my tattoos? Oh, thanks. I've got a sleeve. I don't often show this on stream, but yeah, I appreciate it. I've got a few bad boys. I'm wearing a hoodie today because I told Mike before I jumped on stream, I was like, oh yeah, it's cold here in the UK. And he's like, how cold is it? I was like, oh no, I shouldn't say that because he lives in Canada. It's -40 in Canada. When I was like, oh yeah, it's not that bad over here. It's like 4 degrees. I should not complain. Chill and Connect, could I reach out via email or would they not reply within time? Just DM the account. You might reply if you DM the Instagram account. But yeah, I don't know. It's a Saturday, so who knows? Big man with a stick on Instagram. Why are you so chill? I don't know. Because I'll tell you what, we're so chill because yesterday's. Let me go back to on this layer. Yeah, we're just chilling out today. I'm Dave, guest streamer. Yesterday, Mike was doing the craziest deal or no deal. If you guys see Mike on a stream doing a deal or no deal, just jump on it. There's so much fun. He gives out so much stuff. Yesterday, nobody won any of the big prizes. But they were there for the taking. So they had a Nomad E2 and a Nob 1 as part of a free giveaway. Or not free giveaway. You make an order over $89 and then you get to join the deal and no deal game, which are bonkers. Would Discord work? Yeah, chill and connect. Try on Discord. Not at work. Merkin's definitely having it bad right now with the Megastorm. Mike got so hyped yesterday. Chill and connect. Where's the Megastorm? I don't know. I'm in the UK. We don't. It's just wet over here, man. It's just whatever. But let me see if I can angle this a bit more. Let's see if we can angle this a bit more, so you guys can see what I'm up to. Oh yeah, that's a good angle, isn't it? I'll just change this slightly, so you guys get a different angle of what I'm doing here. That's good. I'm trying to do a few things at the same time. Yeah, let's see that for now. You can kind of see what I'm up to. Half the US is under a blizzard at the minute, man. Hope everybody's staying safe out there. Like, I don't have that problem in the UK. It's just wet. Even in Texas. Wow. Shoot. No, I can't complain, really. I was like, yeah, it's cold out here. I was like, nah, it's not really, though, is it? I am going to go see my parents in Greece next week. In a couple of weeks, actually. And the weather over there is like, they say it's cold, but guys, these keys feel so good. Oh, yeah, this is a very different stream to Deal or No Deal yesterday. Mike was like, he's so good at those. But yeah, if you ever see Mike on a stream, like a Deal or No Deal stream, jump on it. They're so much fun. I was watching it. I was at a gig yesterday, but I was watching it up until I couldn't, and then I came back and just watched the rest on YouTube. Because yeah, it's pretty entertaining. It's pretty cool to see what's up. But yeah, for anyone asking in the chats, I'm on. If I'm not replying to your chat, it's because like I'm getting chats from like Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. So if you don't see any questions show up, I'm probably replying to another chat. But just for anyone in the chat, I'm replacing these switches around to the these ones right here. So these are the custom Work Louder switches I've just gotten my order yesterday. They sit better. They just feel a lot better. Like I did an ASMR with these, so let's do a little ASMR so you can see the difference between the two. So this is the stock, and this is the clicky LP1 switches. Stock, clicky LP1. So they feel great as well. I don't know how else to kind of show you guys that you can hear the you know, audio wise. But like they just sit so much better. These new switches. No, I can't remember where. Oh, I already did that one. But yeah, any questions at all? I've got a bunch of Work Louder stuff here to answer questions about. And how I use them, like personal experience, I think that goes a long way. Oh, there you go. That's where I left off. But yeah, I think personal experience goes a long way with this kind of stuff because, yeah, these aren't really in a physical shop, so you guys can have a physical, like, you know, touch them and see how they feel and stuff. So hopefully on these streams you can kind of see, well, you can ask a lot more and see what's up. Oh crap. What's everybody doing this Saturday night? Is it Saturday? Like, I think after the stream I might watch the UFC tonight while changing the rest of these keys. I'll do a few more and then jump on some other stuff, because this is taking a bit longer than I thought. So I'll do this row. Oh crap. Man, and like, so I've seen some guys like change the top saw on this. Which actually for the Nomad E2, they've made it so much easier to change the top saw. They've gone down to 3 screws, and it's literally like it's all like it clicks in like the top saw, so you're able to get a few different looks really easy. Oh, let's see what's going on here. So I'll change this row, do another ASMR. Man, these feel so good. I'm getting excited. I might switch over to the Nomad E1 for a while. What else did I get for it? Oh, I got this. I'll show you. Oh, which way does this go? Crap. That way. I'll take the. Ooh, crap. I got the eye candy switch. You can see it here. So that was part of my order yesterday. This is the one Mattia designed. Magnetically attaches. Yeah, really cool. I mean, I'm using it just for my escape key. So it's not like a key I use that much, but it's just cool to have that there. I don't know. What can I store in there? It's got a little gap there. I don't know. I'll find something to store in there. But yeah, if you got any more questions, let me know in the chat. I'll do my best to answer them. From a video and audio. Oh, crap. From video, every time you hear me say that, it's like be a drinking game, couldn't it? Oh crap! I'm just dropping stuff. I'll tell you what, like, you're a lot more conscious on stream. I didn't want to do anything too complicated. Like, this is pretty easy to do. I changed the body of this yesterday, so this one stock comes with this one right here. You can't see it because it's not focusing. Let me just change the focus. So, stock comes with the black frame. You can see it there. But I changed that over to the frosted body yesterday, just to see what it looks like. You know, have a bit more experience, hands-on with what it would take to change that over, etc., etc. Yeah, I didn't follow the instructions. I was too keen before they sent over the video of how it's done, and I almost. I think it was all right. I think somebody, I remember somebody had a bit of a nightmare changing it over. Only because they didn't follow the instructions, like your boy. But it was fine. I got it done. And I'm saying that from my point of view, I'm not super technical when it comes to that kind of stuff. And if I can do it, anyone can do it, really. Ow. Oh, wow. Oh, your boy's bleeding. I just poked myself. Wow. That's happening. All right. I'll do this row and then we'll get on to something else. personally like the black mild frame, but I do like how the LEDs show through the clear cell. Yeah, they're both really cool. I'm just going for, at this point, I just like messing around with stuff, and because I like to have more of a hands-on, like if I'm going to jump on these streams and talk about stuff, I like to have as much hands-on experience as I can. So I want to go full frost. So I've got some of the frosted keys. I might do that next. I'll go full frost on the micro, because at the minute I've got some of the black icon key sets. Man, I really pierced myself there. If you're changing these over, be careful. I'll be guinea pig. Yeah, because on my old one, version 1, this was like full frost. I went for, like, this was by stock, it came with like the frosted frame, and then I bought these frosted key sets extra, and that was that was my that was it for like 3.5 years, 4 years. It's like, it's a cool setup. And a lot of people yesterday were asking in the stream how you remember stuff and how you remember like where all your shortcuts are, even without the, you know, icon key set. And you'd be surprised how you just remember where everything is. Like muscle memory kicks in, and you just remember. Medic stat, chill and connect. I think I'm good. I'll be okay. I'll survive the stream. But yeah, just be careful when you change these over. I was just a bit clumsy on that one. But yeah, these streams are a lot more chill. It's a lot more interactive because, yo, the deal and no deal streams are crazy. I don't know who was in the stream yesterday. Quite a few people. We're on a few different chat platforms today. So we're on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, X. So if I am talking to someone you can't see in your chat, I'm probably talking to a different stream. But I'm trying to talk to everybody as much as I can, kind of keep up with everything. Wow. All right, let's do a bit of a. Oh, this feels great. Yeah, they feel so good. Like the feel is really hard to describe. It feels a lot more direct. They feel just a lot more just focused. And this is the ASMR wise. This is what the difference is. So I'll mute the music. So these are the old switches. New switches. Old. New. So these are the new clicky ones. These right here on the knob one are the silent ones. So on my screen, let's get this right. On my screen, you're able to see the two versions of these switches, the clicky and silent. So these are right here. We've got the silent ones. Hold. Clicky. So, yeah, that's the difference there. All right, I'm going to pause there and answer some questions, do something else for the time being. Or I might go full frost on my micro. Let's do that. I'll go full frost on the micro. But Chilla Connect, Mike's, well, just DM the account. If he can reply, he'll reply. All right, let's tie this up a bit. So what am I doing? I'm going full frost. This will take me like no time at all to do this. So this is my micro version 2 that I got last week. And it comes with blank keys, but I got the icon key set. And yesterday in my order, I got the frosted. So I'm going to change those over. You'll be able to see that here. We're going to go for a full frost look. So this is my version 1. I went full frost on this one. Kind of like the look. But now I want to go full frost on this bad boy. And the difference is you'll be able to see the switches. So yeah, let's do that really quick. I'll probably do yeah. Be able to do this pretty quick. Cheater Chins, let's go. We got order number, everybody. Just to reset the chat a bit. I'm Dave, I'm a guest streamer. I do video and audio stuff, and that's how I use the WorkLouda stuff. Been a fan for like 4 years now. And what we're doing today is if you order anything over $150, you get to choose a work mat. So the work mat, I mean, it's this material, but the actual work mat on the website, let's see, the actual work mat is this one right here. So if your order is over $150, let me know, Teeter, if you ordered something. Well, let me know what you ordered, and I'll add a freebie to your order. So 24493. Let's go. Let me know what free gift you want, and I'll add that to your order. So DSN on Instagram says it looks tough. Yeah, they look tough. I'll tell you that much. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, they look really nice. They feel great, well built. Can't complain. And if you look at my desk, I've got like 2 WorkLouda keyboards. I've got 2 version 1 micros. I've got a Framer, version 2 micro. Yeah, I'm a bit obsessed. Shipping to India, Selfish on Instagram is asking, yes, we ship to India. I ordered the Framer micro. Let's go. I ordered the Framer micro, Creator micro with MX Pure. Yeah, that's what I'm installing now. I'm putting the Pure key set on. And the cool thing is with a Framer micro, you get the blue dial. It looks pretty lit, if you ask me. So yeah, man, let me know what, let's try to do this. Let me know what work mat you would like. So you can have a work mat for free. You just need to cover postage because the work mat has to be shipped separately. So you can have a green and black or gray and black one. So Cheater, let me know. I'll note it down because you've made a live stream order, and that's what we're doing today. So yeah, just let me know in the chat what color mat you'd like, and I'll make sure I add that to your order today. If you do have an order number, just add it to the chat, and we'll add a little something for you. But if it is a live stream order, you get a few more perks. All right, we're going pure. I'll tell you what, gray and black. Oh wow! Usually I've ordered the green and black, but gray and black. Let's go. They look so slick. So the whole idea is, can you see how like there's an overlap here on my work mat? Well, the whole thing is that Mike wanted to design these to fit a desk. So let me see if I've got some photos here of what that looks like in his setup, because they got some work mats delivered. So these are the 2 work mats that got delivered as prototypes, and this is the size. Yeah, be able to see it here. Oh, there you go. That's a better photo. That's the size of it. So on these, so the number pad, if you order anything below $150, you get to spin the wheel for a chance to win the number pad. But this is kind of like the size of it. So you can have a mouse, keyboard, and a micro. And if like, it's quite cool size wise. But my work pad at the minute is like, it's such an odd size. Like it's an A3 size, so it's like a bit square and kind of overlaps. Not really nice. So I'm looking forward to having the work mat myself. I've gone for green and black because I think the green just looks cool, and it looks cool for videos. I've taken a few photos. I've done a video. Like I do a bunch of YouTube content. I think we've got over 545k subscribers on YouTube at the minute to do video editing and stuff. But this look just looks so good. So I'll tell you what, I do like the 2-unit keycap right here. Can you see that? But I don't really want to use the 2-unit keycap. Yeah, I like it as a look, but functionality wise, I like having more keys. All right, so we're gonna add those. Guys, we're going all pure. This is so. Yeah, this looks so good. What I did in my last one, because I've got a bunch of the plain black ones. Ooh, I should put these the same way around. Any more questions, let me know. I'm so pumped for you guys. So, teacher, you got a Framer Micro with MX Pure. And because you got the Framer Micro, that means that if you order the Framer Micro, you get the Framer key set as well. So you get the 30 keys right here. And you get the publish button. It looks slick as. So that's the plus about getting the Framer Micro, because you get an extra key set for free. They're worth like $50 by themselves. It's a Framer limited edition collab, which I'll tell you what, people are still asking about the Figma. They're like, are any Figmas available? I was like, no, it was a collab. It's one and done. So it's the same with the Figma. As soon as those are gone, it's gone. So that's gone into, if you can see that glowing like that, it's gone into wired mode. Let's go. I'm pumped for you, Cheater. Have you got any more Work Louder products? Like, have you got the version 1 upgrading to the version 2? Or like, is this your first Work Louder product? Because if so, I'm super pumped for you. And the your order will ship out separately. So I've got my this last order I made, it took about 7 to 8 days. I'm in the UK, so it depends on where you are. All the shipments get fulfilled from China. So yeah, let me know where you're at. If it's your first Work Louder product, I'm pumped for you regardless. If you're upgrading, I'm pumped for you. If it's your first one, pumped for you. Yeah, they're so cool. I think there's somewhat because the stream may end before they respond. I'll see though. Chill and connect, man. You are. I do that with, like, as far as research goes. What I'm trying to do here, you can't see it on stream, but if you look at I don't know if you'll be able to see it. There's like some small detailed lettering on the top. They look slick as. I don't know if you can see on that angle. But I'm trying to just align all that. This is the first one. I also have an order for an XYZ workboard Lex 2 R2. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna once I've done this, I'll show you some of the tricks you can do with these, Cheater, because the XYZ workboard R2 and all the keyboards, the latest keyboards, work with Input. So Input is the program Work Louder is programmed specifically to work with our keyboards. And the functionality is crazy good because you can map stuff to whatever you want. You can have shortcuts. What I've done on my this is looking slick as. We're going full pure. Also, I've got the pure dial as well. So I've gone like full Frost, Dr. Freeze mode. Is it Dr. Freeze from Batman? Dr. Frost? I think it's Dr. Frost. Anyways, we've gone full Frost mode. This is slick as. Yeah, this is cool. I think I may be the customer who's asked the most questions. You've asked a lot of questions, and you've got me thinking about like some stuff I haven't thought of, to be completely honest with you. But yeah, man, you just need to know what you're ordering. And I mean, the offer is like pretty killer at the minute. Ooh, got a smiley face here. Ooh, where do I put the smiley face? Do I want to put just a lonely smiley face somewhere? I don't know. Ooh, what do we think? I do like the smiley face. Do I go like, let's go back to, uh, let's go to, yeah. Do I go full pure? Or do I put the smiley face somewhere? What do you guys think? I'll keep it as it is. Daniel, how's it going? Hey, is that bell ring emoji? Ding 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 ding. Oh, cool. So yeah, we've gone pure frost mode on this one. I dig it, you know. I've got fewer dials. Let's see what the dials are saying. I've got an orange dial, a black dial, and I've got a... Is that it? Oh yeah, I've got 3 dials. I think frost is... Or do we go black dial? Let's see what I've got. So I've got the black dial, or I can have the orange dial. So let me show this camera here. So I've gone full pure on this one. Looks slick as, but dial wise, do I go orange or black? Where do I go? I think I'll keep it pure for now. Yeah, this is looking slick as, man. Yeah, I'm digging that. Yep. Winner. So it's quite bright for my camera now. I need to lower the exposure on this bad boy. All right, so let me show you. Let's put some things in place so I can show the stream what's up. So let me show you an input. Input is crazy good. Yeah, it looks fire, doesn't it? Chill and Connect on YouTube. Yeah, I'm pumped, man. Like, that's the thing. With all my gear and stuff, like, you just upgrade something slightly, and it just makes it feel like it's a whole new product. Yeah, they look dope. But the lights are shining through a lot, a lot more aggressive now. So what I'm gonna do is, I'll show you. So let's go to layer 1. All right, so we'll go to layer 1, and I've got the blue here. I'm going to change the RGBs. So that is the underglow backlight. So I'll change the light. I just need to... Let's go. Top camera. So you can see what I'm doing. There you go. So I've kind of eased up on the light. If I go full pelt, it's like quite aggressive, but that would look cool with the black keys because it kind of like shines through. But because it's the pure, I think I might have to chill it out a bit. So I think that's the move there. Or should I change? I think I might be able to change. Ooh, the green's looking... Do we go yellow? So this is how easy it is to like change these these settings. You can kind of mess around. And this is going to be my layer when I'm working in Premiere. Southman, yo, how's it going? I don't know if you left and came back, but yeah, I've changed my Micro 2 keys to all pure. It's looking pretty sweet. Or do I go rainbow? Let's look at the rainbow. Oh, that looks pretty sweet. Actually, I might go breath. So this one kind of breeds. Yeah, you came back. Sweet, man. Nice to have you again. I might go on the breath mode. Speed it up a bit. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, 4 a.m. in your country. My guy, where are you? 10 o'clock. It's not Australia, is it? Darn, man. Are you staying... Is that like 4 a.m. late, as in you've stayed up, or 4 a.m. early that you've woken up? That is crazy. Czech Republic. No way. Well, thanks for sticking around, bro. um, shoot, these are looking pretty sweet. Part of me doesn't want to go full rainbow. Oh no! Like if you change the color, it changes the where the rainbow sits. Shoot. Or snake. What's snake? Yeah, kind of like that. I don't know. Let's go solid for now. I'm a bit boring. Yeah, I'll save that for now. Layer 2. No, let's go layer 3. This is browser. This is where I keep my browser stuff. So this one, I could probably be a bit more adventurous. Late. Bro, so you stayed up. Southman, Czech Republic, my guy. You're probably like an editor or something. I've done some I often do some crazy edits where I'm up really late. So I wouldn't be surprised if you're video editor or something like that. It's like we wake up. It's late at night. It's like, well, inspiration has hit me now. You're rarely you're doing your own game, so you're designing your own game. Okay, developers in the house. But for some reason, when it's daytime, we don't think, oh yeah, let me kind of stick to a 9 to 5 kind of thing. It's always we get, oh wow, that pink is looking pretty pink. It's never like we get inspired during the day. It's always at night. We're like, well, the cogs are turning late at night. I was feeling sleepy before I came on stream, if I'm honest. And now I'm pretty chill, but I'm not like sleepy. I'm just like, just chill. Chill and connect, be right back. Ooh, chill and connect. I might be here. I might not be. Who knows? Chances are I'll probably be here. So I go rainbow on this one. I might go like subtle rainbow. Change the color around. Can I change the color on this one? I think it was the gradient. I can change the color. Full red. Yeah, I think I'll go with this one. No, actually, let's go snake. I think a snake's the move on this one. Red and what's opposite? Red and. Anyways, if anybody's wondering, I'm kind of just messing with these. I've just changed to the pure key set. Any suggestions are welcome. Somebody said like go with blue, red and blue. And then I've got this breathing. Let's go solid on this one. I mean, on one hand, I'm just showing you guys how easy it is to change stuff around here with the app. And this is going to be my layer where I do, it's my browser layer. Let's go rainbow. It'll just be a lot more obvious. Let's go gradient. If I'm on stream, when I've changed to different layer, and I'll lighten up on the lights. Okay, I think I'll keep it there. But yeah, it's that easy to kind of adjust stuff and change stuff around. And who was I talking to? I got really distracted, but it was Cheater. Cheater, if you're still in the chat on Instagram, I'm going to go through and show you how easy it is to program input. So input is this program right here, and then you can map stuff. So with the XYZ board R2 that you've got, and your Framer, I can't remember if you got the Framer. I think you got the Framer Micro. You're able to map stuff super easy. So for example, let's go with like the basic keys. You can map any of those to like a basic key, like a super basic, number or letter or F key. You can have your custom actions, which this means any custom action you can record. So let's create a new action really quick. So you can create a new action, record it, and if it's something like Command S and then stop recording, that could be your action. So say it's save me, and then you can have a custom what's the disk yeah, you can have that icon, put it there, save and exit, and then apply that to any key you want. So that's super useful. You don't have to type in any code. You just record your action, done. And then what I love is the multi-action. So multi-action means that you can have one key have up to 4 different functions depending on how you press that key. So on this layer right here, I've got one key called browser stuff. So on tap, it'll do one thing. Double tap will do another thing. On hold, it'll do another thing. Tap and hold, I haven't assigned anything to it, but if I'm here in my browser and I press that key once, it'll open a new tab. If I double click it, it'll go to youtube.com. And if I hold down, it will close that tab. So super useful, and that's just like one key that does all that. And I'm actually going to change this around because I don't think I'm digging the rainbow at the minute. Let's go. So it's a solid. What layer is this? Let's go with. Oh, let's go with snake. I think I'm digging snake. For now, at least. Oh, I like that teal. Yeah, let's go with that teal. But yeah, super easy. So I don't know if you're still in the chat, cheater, but that's so much stuff you can do with input. And your new macro, your new micro is going to be able to do that, and your R2 is going to be able to do that. So functionality wise, you are going to get so much out of your keyboards. It's yeah, it's going to be ridiculous for you. Jonah, thanks for liking the live. Hope you're well on TikTok. But yeah, any more questions, let me know. But yeah, it's pretty killer. And can you see how fast it is going through like keyboards? So I've got my Nomad here, sorry, my knob here, and then my Creator version 2 here. So it's pretty quick and really responsive. What did I go? I went for snake. Let's go snake. And I think I went for teal, didn't I? Where's the teal? There. Yeah, let's go with that one. I like it. I like it a lot. Looks sick. Yeah, Jonah, it looks sick, doesn't it? It's cool. So here I've got, yeah, I'm a bit of a geek. I've got a bunch of WorkLaudo stuff. So I don't work for WorkLaudo. I'm a guest streamer today. So yeah, I've got the Nomad E1. I've got the knob one. I've got the micro version 2. Somebody's asking on Instagram, the English plain guy. Nice. That's a good username. Does it work on Mac? Yeah, I'm on Mac at the minute, so it works fine. So these, all the keyboards work with Android, Mac, iOS, Linux, Windows. Yeah, they work great. So on Mac, it works really well. And the cheat code is the program that works with the WorkLaudo stuff. Yeah, it's killer. I love it. So yeah, that's me. Just change the camera on here. Bam. I've got MacroPad to do that. A macro. No, MacroPad's that. Macro. But yeah, it works on everything. If you got any questions, let me know. But I use it for video and audio stuff. So I use it in Premiere. So if I go into Premiere, let's stay here for a minute. Let's go. Yeah. In that view, you'll see I'm right here. And if I go into Premiere, you'll see it turn blue. Automatically switch to that layer. So depending on what I'm working on, if I'm switching between apps, the layers just switch automatically. So it's pretty sweet. Does programming the keyboard require an external app? Wondering if for my work computer, if I need approval from IS. That is a good question, but it does require you to have input. But once everything is programmed, all the stuff stays in the memory of the macro. So it's really useful to program stuff and then move this around. So you can take it to any computer, plug it in, it'll work the same way. But all the shortcuts stay on your macro. Whereas other programs, you need the software, and it kind of does a round trip to the software. It goes from the keyboard to the software to whatever app you're using. But yeah, that's the whole point with these. So any keyboard, you just use input to program it, take it to any computer after that. It'll just work with what you've programmed it. If you need to change stuff, yes, you will need input. So yeah, it might be, if you wanted to change stuff and you need to install input, that's the way to do it. But it will just work as a normal keyboard. How do the keys feel when you press them? Mushy or clicky? So English Playing Guy on Instagram is asking what they feel like. These are the clicky set. So I early on the stream, I changed from I'll show you. We'll do like an audio test. Let's do an audio thing. Audio ASMR test. So I'm gonna show you this right here. These are the clicky ones. So you can either get clicky or silent. So this is clicky. Feels really satisfying, if I'm completely honest with you. Feels really great. And this right here is silent. So I've got silent switches on this one. Wait, let me change the program before it messes anything up. So these are silent. So those are the difference. It feels really nice. So you can either have like a clicky or the silent. The switches used are the LP1 switches here. These are custom Work Louder switches. So you can either have the Ember ones, which is what I've got here, or you can go silent, which is what I've got in the knob one. So hopefully that, sheds a bit of light there. But they do feel great, either or. And then I've gone and put like some of the clicky ones in this keyboard here. So this is what this sounds like. It feels great as well. I was trying to tell the chat earlier what it feels like to have those keys there, those the different switches. And let's change that. I was trying to describe how it's more direct, and how the keys just feel a lot more direct and they sit better under your fingers. Like the sound I feel is subjective, but the feel, I think it's a lot more stable. But you're gonna have to take my word for it. I could tell you because I was working on them. I was experimenting. But yeah, I don't know how else to describe it to get you guys to have a better idea on stream. And yeah, is that coffee? Yeah, it's coffee. It's like 10 o'clock at night. I'll have one more sip, or else I'll be up forever. I mean, I do want to watch the UFC tonight, but we'll see. But yeah, no worries, English Playing Guy on Instagram. Hopefully that, gives you a better idea. Okay, thanks. That's great to hear. Thank you for answering, Brian on Instagram. Yeah, no worries. No worries at all. But yeah, the app is like, and it keeps on getting better. Like the this switching between the keyboards, like you can see, I mean, this little bounce is a new little update. It's small things in the UI, but I think I like that. But yeah, the knob is right here. The micro version 2 is there. And if I had I'll show you. If I connect the, I'll turn the Nomad on. It should appear here if it's on Bluetooth. Let's see if that's on. Wait for it to connect. I think my computer freaks out if I try to connect too many keyboards. Oh no, that's not on Bluetooth, that's why. There you go. You see that? So I've got the Nomad, I've got the Knob 1, I've got the Micro. So those are the 3 keyboards connected to my computer right now. I'm going to turn this one off because I want to change the switches later. But yeah, you see that? So that's the Micro version 2, and that's how you kind of program everything there. Yo, just got an idea. You should add an AI button on your stream keyboard and a clip button for instant clips. That would really be useful on stream. Ooh, AI button on your stream keyboard and a clip button for instant clips. Like what? Like sound effects and stuff? There's a way of doing that. I just don't want to overwhelm my computer with streaming and browsing stuff and showing photos and videos. Because for some reason, preview goes to crap, man. Like on stream. It just, yeah, it freaks out on me. But I don't know if that's what you meant. It doesn't have to be an AI button though. I can just program it to do it. But yeah, if I missed what you said, just let me know. But I think I understand what you're saying. Did I understand that, Southman? Or am I tripping? Man, these are shining so... Let me just... I have to like... down the exposure on this bad boy so it looks a bit... That would be cool. Yeah, I can program like sound effects and a bunch of stuff, but... Yeah, it's just whatever. Oh, crap. That's the wrong one. That one. No. Trying to hide some of my messiness on my on my desk. It's like, yeah, on this side I've got so much crap. I got switches and new stuff and all sorts. Yeah, for like sound effects and stuff, I can do. Like, I might do that for the. I'll try it for the next stream. I'll try to program some sound effects and then, you know, I can. And this is what I found. All right, so let me show you this, right? Because I don't want. Let's see. I don't want sound effects to take up like some kind of common shortcut. What you can do is, if I want to do a new shortcut, new action, I can get the sound effect to be like the most random keys. I can go like Shift, Command, Alt, X, Z, R, or it's some crazy kind of shortcut. I held on to those a bit longer. Let's redo that one. So it could be like some kind of crazy shortcut like that. And then stop it. And then that could be my shortcut I assigned to a sound. And what I did before is I had a sound pad that got triggered by that exact shortcut. So it's not taken away from any other shortcut. It could be like the weirdest shortcut that you're never going to use in any other program. And that could trigger a sound. So I might do that for the next stream. I'll just need to spend like, I don't know, 10 minutes doing some research and setting it up. But that is possible. So I might be able to do it. Like anytime, I don't know, we can have a trigger word. Every time I get a thumbs up or good questions, like you get a bell. Or anytime somebody orders something, you get the Shopify sound come through. I don't know. I'm just spitballing. But I'm yet to get asked a question of something that's not possible yet with a keyboard, or a workaround or something like that. What am I designing? I'm not designing anything. I'm just on stream right now. I'm Dave, one of the guest streamers. I do video and audio stuff. So it might look like I'm designing something because you can see my the like little cutting mat. What I was doing is I was changing some of the switches on this Nomad 1. So the stock ones are these ones right here. You'll be able to say. So I was changing from the stock ones to these ones right here. So these are custom switches. Feel great, actually. Do another ASMR for y'all. So that is the new switches. And these are the old ones. So yeah, you can hear the difference there. Low key. Let's do another one because I feel like I was talking over that. So these are the stock ones. And then Work Louder were like, no, we'll make our own. So these are the custom ones Work Louder's made. And this is what they sound like. So these are, you can have like clicky or silent. I've got actually on my knob one here, I've got the silent one. So let me just do a quick little, so these are what the silent ones sound like. Let's go clicky. So you kind of hear the difference there. Both feel very direct, very stable. They sit really well with the keys. That's the best way of describing it. That I can, at least. Yeah, the clicky ones sound clicky. The silent ones are pretty silent. So I've got both now. I need to change. I've only changed 2 rows. I need to do the rest to get like a full, like, you know, typing experience going. Southman, I can give you a sneak peek for my game if you want. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be the best one to experience your game, but yeah, if you Chill and Connect is back. Is it gonna happen? You're lucky, man. I was getting a bit tired now. I had a sip of my coffee to get me going. Yeah, if you DM my account or on Discord, like throw me a message, I'll have a go. Do you have an extra PC to donate low key? I do not. I've only got one computer personally, so no. I'm a Mac guy, anyways. It's not much, but still pretty good. Yeah, I knew a guy that was designing a game. It's hats off to anybody that does that kind of thing, man. It's pretty it's pretty taxing. It takes a different kind of like brain wiring to do that I don't have. Yeah, Chill and Connect. We're here, man. We're still here. I think while you're away, I went full Frost mode. So this is my microversion 2 at the minute. We went full Frost. Do you want more questions? Yeah, go for it. Yeah, boy. I'm a DM you. Yeah. Throw me a DM. I probably won't be able to test it out on stream, but I will have a look and let you know next time I'm on stream. If you're on stream. Chill and Connect on Instagram, on YouTube. Frost mode because it's freezing outside. Yeah. I look. I was saying it's cold out here, and then I remembered Mike's in Canada. It's like -20 in Canada. I was like, yeah, it's not that bad over here. I'm just a Greek boy living in the UK. I'm like, I don't like the cold. Southman, no problem. Yeah, no worries, man. But yeah, I just like I got I got an order yesterday with a few things. I got the switches, I got the frosted body, I got the keys, frosted keys. I had the frosted dial. So I was just like, you know what? Let's go full frost. Why not? So this is what it looks like at the minute. It's pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty dope. Yo, -30. My guy, where are you? What's Southman? What's it like in Czech Republic? It can't be. Chill and Connect. Where are you? -30. That's crazy, man. Like, I can't complain, guys. It's like 4 degrees outside. It's just like, I don't know. It doesn't make a difference that it's humid. It's like 4 degrees, but humid. You go out and you're just like, ugh, whatever. Like, I felt this cold, but I got a heated blanket. Ho, ho, ho. I'm where you don't want to be. It's cold. Yeah, correct. I got a heated blanket. Those are lit, man. But anyways, any more questions, let me know. But I'll probably go in about 5. I bet it's been a longer stream today. I've done over 2 hours. So yeah, any questions, let me know before I go. But yeah, I went full frost mod on this bad boy. Yeah, any more questions? I could probably yap forever. But any more questions, let me know. Happy to ask. Happy to answer. But I am tempted. I do want to go. I do want to do another row on my Nomad. So I might do that. Manan, hey, I love your product. Do you ship to India as well? Yep. Yes. I'm a guest streamer, so I'll pass the love on to the founder and co-founder, the co-founders of Work Louder. So Mike is one of the co-founders, and Mattia designs the keyboards. So I'll pass that on. But yeah, we do ship to India, and I think I'd love my brain to be able to work like that. Look at this, guys. They've gone from what was a render to like a physical product. Like my brain does, I don't know. It works in different ways that I appreciate, but I can admire how the guys have gone, right, I'm going to design this. It's going to be a render, and then I want it to be a physical product. I'm like, psst. I'm wondering if I should order on stream, or do I just order in the hopes of a reply? Not relying on it, but I have seen them reply here. Yeah, if the mods are here, they'll reply here. But if you order on stream, you'll get the best deal. If you don't order on stream, you're definitely going to get that. Not going to get that deal. So if you order on stream, you'll get a good deal. If you don't order on stream, you'll just get the normal deal, regardless. So totally up to you. Let's do another row. So I'll do another row. Let me just adjust the camera really quick. So I'm just going to do another row because, yeah, because I want to. So I think I did first 2 rows. Let's go with a tab. So what I'm doing here is, I did it early on stream as well. I'm changing my stock switches to the Work Louder switches. Oh. And I'll try to multitask and answer any questions that come in. So that is the stock switch. And then does revealing an order number display any info if anyone else gets it? No, it doesn't. You have to have access to the backend, which nobody does except the Work Louder guys. We've never had a problem with it, so you're safe. These feel so good, man. These switches feel so good. I'll tell you that. So these switches will be coming as they'll be stock on the newer keyboards. So they do come as stock on the knob one, but they're the silent ones. The Ember ones, the orange ones are like the clicky ones. Oh, so good, guys. I'll try to do this a bit quicker because I'm looking forward to switching. So Southman, have you tried black on black? So black on black. Do you mean the keyboard? I'm kind of. I don't know. Oh. Well, let me know what you mean. But these switches feel great. I'll do this a bit quicker. Any questions that come in, I'll try to answer. That would be too basic on this one. No, man. You know what? It looks super slick. I'll show you on the website. There's one called Signal Black that looks slick. Like, look at that. Black on black, but that looks... Because my originally, I wanted to get the graphite one. I wanted to get... Because when I ordered the Nomad, I wanted to get this one right here. Like, that's the graphite one. I just wanted to go, like, black on that. And then you can change the tips. But, yeah. Black on black looks sick. Oh, why is it doing that? The keyboard is very nice, but can't buy in Turkey. In which countries do you sell it? So the orders get shipped from China internationally. So I'm in the UK at the minute, and it got shipped to me fine. Thanks for liking the live solo player. But yeah, I can show what's available, but there's some pretty sick options. So we've got let's see, we've got the Nomad E. I've got the Nomad E1. The E2 is on pre-order at the minute. The Knob one is on pre-order at the minute. The Creator Micro, these are shipping at the minute. And then the XYZ board has been really popular. This one's like a 40% keyboard, but you got a few options. You can either get a pre-built one, you can get one that's like a Lego style one you build yourself. It'll take about 10 to 15 minutes. Or you can get a PCB kit that you can just print the base yourself if you got a 3D printer. So those are really cool. The really cool thing is, though, that they work with Input. Input's the WorkLouders program that works so good. And you can program stuff. You can map anything to your keys. So really, really powerful, if you ask me. If you want me to go in depth with anything, I can. Or like if I had carbon fiber design on keyboard and switches black. Let's see. I think there might be carbon fiber. Well, you got the Atomic one. That's got like a see-through, like Game Boy-esque, like Nintendo 64 vibes. You can go orange. Do they call it the Atomic Orange? I can't remember. Yeah, Atomic Orange. Go white, all white, or all black. So you got some options there. I think they look really slick. The fiber design. Are you talking like a fiber skin? Cooper? Is it Cooper? The keyboard configuration is great. I've been following it from the beginning. Yeah, I know, man. I've been following these guys. I've been following WorkLouder for about 4 years. I pulled the trigger on the version 1. So I'm a fan. I'm just a guest streamer today. I have nothing to do with the design of stuff. I'm just purely a fan. 4 years ago, I bought this bad boy. Loved it. I was like, yo, that is slick. And then like a few years later, I'm jumping on stream telling people about them. And I've got a Nomad E1. I've got a Knob one right here. I've got the Micro version 2. Yeah, I've got a bunch of this stuff. So I keep on like buying a bunch of stuff. I just bought the orange switches, which I'm replacing from the stock ones. These are custom ones that WorkLouder have designed. And there you go. They're so good. They sit a lot better, a lot more direct. They feel great. So I'm just changing them over. Hopefully I can do like a little type test, because it's just different when you're typing. So I'm trying to do this quick, but questions are coming through. But no, I'm not saying don't ask questions. I'm just saying it's hard to multitask out here. But yeah. What programs? Oh, I have a blue one there. Yeah, oh yeah, put blue ones there. Chill and connect. Just swap the whole keyboard at this point. No, man. I just want to swap the. I just want to swap the switches. But there's so much to the keyboard. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to swap. Like, what else am I going to swap? Well, I kind of did, though, Chill and Connect. I kind of did. I did get the knob one. So swap the whole keyboard. Yeah, I kind of did. Hang on. How do you clean it after outdoor use? What kind of outdoor use are you doing, sir? Are you going outdoor? Like what kind of... Yeah, to specify. Like if I'm doing outdoor use, it's probably at a coffee shop at best. If I'm taking the version 2, the micro. But I'm not like out in the forest, like using the keyboard. Yeah, let me know what kind of outdoor use you're thinking. I know it's a stupid question, but what car is your favorite? Southman? I don't know, man. I've got a Polo. I'm not really into cars. I work in production. Most shoots are outdoor. Keyboard dirt is one of my problems. Oh man, I don't know if there's a keyboard out there though. I really don't know, to be honest. No, Chill and Connect. That is not car use. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you work in production. I'll tell you what. So the guys from the Tonight Show, it might be the Tonight Show, Jimmy Fallon, Late Night Show, something like that. But they had these, like the production crew have them in the back. So I don't use them. I don't know if they use them outdoors or whatever, but they use these in the back, and they've programmed all these to do a bunch of different functions to do with that the production. I don't know if they've upgraded to that. It'd be good to know if they've upgraded to the version 2. But they've actually, like Mike was saying, they've actually put like bigger dials on theirs. I don't know if they need them for whatever workflow they're doing, but they use them there. So production wise, I really don't know what solution would be like adequate depending on what you're up to. I can tell you that because of the Bluetooth functionality of the version 2, you might be able to put it in a more secure place. I know photographers that do sports photography. I can see how they may be able to, because I do it with recording. So if I'm recording guitars, I've got the micro on my pedal board, and I can control it there, re-record stuff or whatever. So if you're outdoors doing production stuff, doing photos, it's probably easier to hide and like put it somewhere safe. But in terms of if it's going to be protected from the elements, like it's not like a camera, because cameras are like weatherproof. I don't know if you can get keyboard that's weatherproof. I might be wrong. I might do some research on that. But yeah, man, these are definitely they're well built, but they're not weather sealed. I could tell you that much. I haven't experimented. Maybe I'll experiment and like do a bunch of stuff outside and let you know. But it's not like they're advertised to do that. Hello, is there a specific reason for not adding a small screen to each key similar to Elgato's? I can tell you, I'm a guest streamer today, so I haven't designed the keyboards, but I can tell you how these work. It's a totally different approach. Now, the Elgatos do what they do, and they're kind of reliant on everything being like displayed on the keys. These are more for speed. So as you can see here, I don't even have I know where everything is because of muscle memory here. So if I'm editing, I am barely looking at my macro. I'm like focusing on speed in my edit and just making sure like I'm as fast as possible. Whereas I feel like, and these are like both on the tactile style and the layout. So I can be here like locked in on my screen. I'm in like pure what's it called? Deep flow or flow state. And I'm just there. Just concentrating on my edit. I'm not looking to press what I'm pressing. I'm just like focusing on speed. So that is what these are, I think, more focused on. The Elgato stuff is I feel like one key. I mean, you could program these to do a bunch of stuff. You can program one key to do like some crazy stuff. But that's why as a user, I wouldn't be bothered. I'm like, so what if I've got a screen on my thing? I just want to be faster. I just want my fingers to know where they're going without having to think about it and focus on speed. So personally, I'm not too crazy. I mean, you can have like, you can get the key sets. So I've got different key sets you can put on them, on each key. Or you can go pure. I just gone pure for this live stream because I just got the pure key set yesterday. But yeah, that's the approach. Like, it depends what your workflow is like. But I think from a user's point of view, with these keyboards, the layout is just focused on just speed. Rubber keyboards that are waterproof. I've never heard of those actually. I'm now considering the size. Cup of Coffee is saying on TikTok. Yeah, let me know any questions. I'm happy to answer. Support keyboards. Yeah, I know. Kuber is saying we often have to use poor quality keyboards outdoors, and I mean, if they're poor quality, it means they're probably cheap, so you're not too pressed about them breaking and stuff. But also poor keyboards don't have the macros you want. I know it's a bit of a weird one, isn't it? I love Flow State. Yeah, Chill and Connect. It's yeah, I'm all about that. If you have tactile markers, that should work. Yeah, I mean, it's just the layout, to be honest. I'm answering Cup of Coffee on TikTok about the Flow State, and it's just the layout. Like I'm locked in because I've got I'll show you here. Because I've got the dial here. Let me just focus on that. Because I've got the dial here and I've got the joystick here, like I know where everything else is. It's like a grid. So you got your 3x3 grid here. You got your, so each kind of finger, I guess, yeah. So I've got my thumb. Yeah, so I've got my thumb for this one, and then I've got second finger for here. So the layout is just perfect for what I need. So if I'm working in like Premiere Pro, I just know where everything is. Like muscle memory kicks in. And it probably takes you like a couple of days to get it locked in, but as soon as it's locked in, you barely look at it. You're just flowing. And the cool thing is like these will change automatically. The layer changes automatically depending on what app you use. So I'll switch here. So Seb, can I have a free keyboard? I'm not allowed to do that, my friend. But no, I can get you a pretty cheap keyboard. The most affordable ones are the XYZ boards, but no, not a free one. So if you see this cup of coffee, you can see it glowing red because I've got it glowing red if I'm in my browser. But if I switch over to Premiere, you'll see that go blue, and it automatically changes to all my Premiere Pro shortcuts. So if I'm Premiere Pro, I've got this to zoom in, I've got this to, and I'm not looking at my keyboard. So this one is to like enable disable clips. I've got default transitions, delete, and this is all muscle memory kicking in. This right here, I've got a single key. If I press it twice, I've got my audio keyframes. This is the same key, right? My audio keyframes show up. If I press it twice again, they disappear. If I hold it, the video keyframe show up. If I hold it again, they disappear, and then same key again. If I press it once, it reveals my stuff in the Finder. So it's yeah, there's so much you can do. Like one key can do up to 4 functions, and then you can auto switch the bank of shortcuts depending on what app you use. So super, super useful. Oh, sorry. That's a YouTube video I was working on. But yeah, any more questions, let me know. Let's see. You could do a giveaway for switches. Yeah, Southman is saying. Yeah, at this point. Yeah, we could do. I can personally do a giveaway for switches. Have you tried to do a color of coffee or maroon on your keyboard? No, but on my old keyboard, I did spill coffee on it. So I did have I remember it was a Magic keyboard, actually. I spilled a bunch of coffee on. Man, that was painful. I spilled like, yeah, it just stopped working. So I can definitely say that a Magic Mouse is not ready for the elements. But thankfully, I haven't spilt anything on my fancy Work Louder keyboards. Thankfully. But yeah, yeah. But cup of coffee, let me know if you need anything else. Hopefully that answered your question. I think I answered your question. But yeah, there's so much you can do. And the program we use to program the keyboards is called Input, and it's so good to map stuff and remap stuff, and it's really easy. I'll show you really quick what you can do with so right here, I'll go to, this is the knob 1, and if you wanted to like custom make a new action, it's as easy as create new action and then record the action, and then I'm just going to use my keyboard here. I can go like some weird kind of, and that'll just automatically, I just pressed it on my keyboard here because I'm trying to, this is a different one, I'm changing the switches on. And then you stop recording, and then that's, you can save that, you can put an emoji there, and then you can assign it to any key. So it's super easy to map, easier than like anything else I've experienced. But yeah, it's really cool. Or do transparent keys. Thanks for the explanations. I'll try to buy it when I go abroad. Yeah, no worries. I mean, we do ship internationally, but I don't know where you're at. Have a great podcast. Thank you very much. Southman is laughing. Seb, what's my favorite keyboard? Seb is asking on Instagram. I think at the minute, because it's newer for me, I think I do really enjoy working on the knob 1. So this is my daily driver, but I think after I change the switches, I might switch over to the Nomad. But I keep on, I don't know. It's like, they're both really killer keyboards, but it depends on how you want to use yours. And for the more creative stuff, I think the Nomad E1 is killer. It's got like a few more macros you can program here. Yeah, really, really cool. But at the minute, it is the knob 1. The knob 1 just feels great. But that might change this week. I think, to be honest, I think as soon as I change the switches on this, I'll want to work on this a lot more. Whew. My finger's a bit better. I did poke myself with the old switch. But yeah, any more questions, let me know. I did say I was going to leave in 5 minutes, and then you had a bunch of questions. But that's the thing with the streams. Like, as soon as I get tired, I try to go, but then a bunch of questions come in. DM'd you the sneak peek on Instagram or Discord? I'll actually hide this. Oh, how do I do this? I'm having to use this keyboard here. Is it on Discord? Can't see it on Discord. Instagram? Oh crap. Where'd you send it, Southman? IG, yeah, cool. Let's see. Are you happy? Would you be okay me showing the stream, or are you? Oh, I can't see it. Oh, did you send it to the Work Louder account? My account's this one right here. Can you see it? So I've got access to this one. The Work Louder account, I don't have access to the back end of stuff. But I'm happy to have a look. But yeah, any more questions, let me know. I'm just gonna change this last. Well, I've got another couple of rows. I might do this off stream. But I mean, on one hand, I want to show you guys how easy it is to change these switches, because your boy's not that technical. So if I can do it, y'all can do it. But yeah, I'll hang on for another 5. If you got any more questions, let me know. All right, so let's pop that there. Ooh. Southman from the Czech Republic. I've got a friend of mine that's married to a girl from the Czech Republic. I've never been personally. I've heard really good things. So might be on. It's probably on my list. Can you imagine if I'm putting these the wrong way? I think I'm good though. I'm doing it row by row because I don't want to put these. Let me change the space. I think I might be able to give you a bit of a ASMR if I change the space key. Oop. Man, you know what's going to happen to your boy? The Nomad E2 is going to come out, and then I'll be like, well, I guess I need that as well. All right, change the switch. Because the space bar, you use the space bar the most, don't you? What is that? I think got a bit of something stuck in there. Right, let's try the space bar out. Oh, yes. Oh, guys. That feels so good. Wow. I'm going to do the rest off stream. But man, it feels like a different keyboard. Because originally, these were the switches Work Louder used. Those are like Gateron switches. All the other keyboards, like the newer ones, come with the new switches. But after they used these, I don't know who thought of it. They're probably like, yeah, we could probably make switches. They make switches that work with our keyboards a lot better. And these are the new switches that went on sale last week that you can change. Like, mind you, if you buy a new Work Louder keyboard, they come with the silent switches, which are on the knob 1. But I just thought, like, I was like, yo, I just want to get some new switches for this bad boy. It feels so good. Let's do like, I'll do like a little ASMR between the two. Yeah, let's do a little ASMR. I'll put the mic really close. It's probably one of the last things I'll do before ending the stream, but have a listen. and then I'll change it over to the knob one. So the knob one has got the silent switches. So same work louder switches, but just the blue ones, the silent ones. So both sound really good, and feel wise, you're just missing like the extra like clicky push that the orange ones have. But as far as like how direct they sound, sorry, how direct they feel, they're both really direct. But I don't know if it's because it's like it's new to me, but I'm kind of digging the Nomad setup, and I've got the I'll show you on this camera. I've taken this out a few times, but I bought the iCandy keycap. So that's one of the things that came in my order yesterday. So the iCandy keycap is the keycap Mattia built as part of the competition. So he was going against everyone for $1,000. So you can get an $1,000 prize if you can beat Mattia. And it was a fan vote, but nobody knew whose was whose. And Mattia's won. So it's this one right here. Really, really cool. I don't know if you could see. It's on the site. And because it was a collab with Womp, I think it's Womp or Wompler? Womp, I think. You could get the free cap, but then Work Louder's got the metal one available. The free ones aren't available anymore. But yeah, how cool is that? Super dope. Super dope. All right. I'll hold for 60 seconds for any questions. And at this point, I don't know if... chill and connect to stay here, but I am going in 6 seconds. So if you want to make your move now, my friend, make your move. But I am gonna go in about a minute. So any more questions, let me know. But your boy's been on stream for almost 3 hours. It's been a fun stream. It's really, we've had a few people win some Work Louder work mats, but yeah, it's been real. I've got a few edits to do. I don't know if I'm gonna do an edit, but I'm tempted to stay up and watch the UFC fights tonight. Oh, Chill and Connect is still here, my guy. I don't know what I might do another stream next week. I'll see, but I know some of the other team might jump on and do a few streams, but yeah, I need to see what my schedule is like for next week. I might jump on a stream. We'll see. Actually, it's probably faster if I do keys and then switches first. Switches second. But yeah, sweet. I'm going to do one, guys. Have a great Sunday or a great rest of your weekend, depending on where you are. I know... My boy Southman is in, it's probably Sunday for you, isn't it? In the Czech Republic. So, yeah. Enjoy, guys. Sweet. Southman, I'll check it out. Thank you. Have you sent it to this account here? So this is my personal one. But yeah, send it there. But yeah, guys, this has been real. This has been really fun. And see you next time. Peace.